Hi children, welcome back to 8th Standard Science lesson Force and Pressure. In this module, we will be learning about pressure. Let us recall what you have learned in class 7th, that strong winds during a cyclone can blow away even the rooftops. And winds and cyclones, they are caused by the differences in air pressure. Is there any relationship between pressure and force? Let us find out. Try to push a nail into a wooden plank by its head. Can you do it? No. Then try to push the nail by the pointed end. Could you do this time? Your answer will be yes. Try cutting vegetables with a blunt and a sharp knife. Which is easier to do so? We can see that we can cut vegetables easily with a sharp knife. Now we could realize that the area over which the force is applied plays a role in making these tasks easier. Example, the pointed end of the nail. So we can say that the force acting on a unit area of a surface is called pressure. Pressure is equal to force by area on which it acts. Have you seen that the porters place a round piece of cloth on their heads when they carry heavy loads? Why is it so? By doing this, they increase the area of contact of the load with their head. So, the pressure on their head is reduced and they find it easier to carry the load. So, we can conclude that smaller the area, larger the pressure on a surface for the same force. Let us go back to the previous examples. When you push the nail with pointed end, area of the pointed end of the nail is less, the pressure will be more. So it goes easily into the wood. Similarly, in blunt knife, the area is more, so pressure will be less. So we find it difficult to cut vegetables with blunt knife rather than a sharp knife. Consider this example. Why shoulder bags are provided with broad straps and not thin straps? Broad straps means the area of contact is more, pressure will be less. So the child find it easy to carry the bag. But if the child use thin strap, area is less and pressure will be more. So he finds it difficult to carry the bag with thin strap. So we can conclude that pressure is equal to force by area. Smaller the area, larger will be the pressure on a surface. Larger the area, smaller will be the pressure for the same force. SI unit of pressure is Pascal, represented as PA, which is Newton per meter square, while Newton is kilogram meter per second square. Now you have to think and answer to these questions and give reasons for your answer. Question number 1. While constructing dams, the base is made more wide. 2. A camel is able to move fast on sand. 3. The skiers use flat and broad skis to ski on the snow. 4. Trucks intended to carry heavy loads have 8 tires instead of 4 tires. You can write down these answers in your notebook.